So let's start, okay? Huh? So, uh, so the lesson that we are going to learn today is about Masti Venkateshwara Iyengar. He's a great satirist. Okay. Um, Thank you, sister. Thank you very much. He's a satirist. Satire, you know what a satire is, right? So, when we want to drive a point to a person, when we want to say convey a message, a strong message, a very important message, we tend to take it, if you say it in a serious manner, the point will not be driven into the mind of the common people. But when you add some humor into the matter and you present it in a humorous way, such a point will be driven, or it will stay in the person's mind forever. So that's called a satire, usually in a comical way. When you present a very important thing in a comical way, it's called a satire. So this is a satire about regarding marriages. Okay, notion marriage. So the first point for discussion for today is relating to one and all. Each and every person will have an idea about marriage, right? What is a marriage, by the way? Tell me. Who can tell me what a marriage is? That is a clear-cut definition for marriage. What is that? Does anyone know that? Yes. Your participation is a must. Otherwise, I'll call up names. Okay. I'll call names. Two heart joining together. Yes. In a way, it is. Yes. Yes, Biju. Yes. In a way, it is. Two hearts joining. Yes. Then, any other definitions? When families find each other, very good. That's nice, Abhinav. That is really nice. Wow, that's a great thing. Yes, because you have seen these advertisements, right? In yes, matrimony advertisement. Yes, it's not two people joining. It is like two families joining, finding each other, and it's a contract. Marriage is a contract. Okay, but the legal definition is it's a contract wherein two people come and what do you say? There is a lot of formalities in a marriage. This formality is set by the society. They have to conform to this. What do you say? Rules and regulations that has been set by the society. Okay. So legally, when you are speaking, marriage is a contract. But it's not only a contract. It's like two people they will be having differences. Two individuals. They are two individuals who come together in a communion. Not only the individuals, the family also gets to know each other. They also have differences. They might be having two different ideologies. So these all things come together in a harmony. Okay, that is called a marriage. It's a union of two souls. Okay, so marriage is considered to be in Indian tradition or in Indian culture. Marriage is considered to be a very pious thing, okay, or revered by many, looked upon as devotional or Deivigamaitla in the way, okay, godly thing. They consider it as a very godly thing. So they look upon it as devotion, okay. So how these perceptions this was written a long before this story. This short story was written long before the Britishers went from India. So before independence, it was. So, and the way the marriages were conducted, or how two people were brought together, all these things we can find it from here. The present scenario we are living in is totally different, right? How two people meet and how they decide to get married and all has changed. But how in the old days, how it was the custom, how two people were brought together, was there any outside influence that made them come together, or was it just like today when a boy and a girl meets and they fall in love and decide to get married? Is that the way? So we will get to know how it was in the old days. Okay, how it was during the what do you say, the days of our grandparents and grandparents of the grandparents, like that. Okay, so it's a very interesting story, and the story is told by the author himself. He is the protagonist of the story. Okay, he's the hero. Okay, the person who tells the story, who's narrating the story. So it's like a incident that happened in his life. Okay, so this is written by Masti Venkateswara Iyengar, and he's from Karnataka. He's a South Indian. This is a translated version. Okay, so the story tells about Ranga, that is an known accomplice of Masti Venkateswara Iyengar, who is fondly known as Shyam. Okay, so we'll go into the lesson, and I'll be presenting it right now. So you can, those who don't have textbooks can look into their screens and just see how I'm going through it. Okay, and I'll also presenting some things along with it. Okay, so this is the lesson called Ranga's marriage. This is from your woven words. It is not woven words. It is totally different. Okay, third lesson from woven words. So this is Ranga's marriage, Masti Venkateswara Iyengar by Masti Venkateswara. When you see this title, that is the Ranga's marriage, you some of you may ask, Ranga's marriage? Why is this title given like this? Why not Ranganatha Vivaha or Ranganatha Vijaya? In the old days, it was a common thing to put the titles like these. Okay, for example, Ramayana. When you look at the title called Ramayana, you will see that it's the story of Rama. Okay, and just like that, why not Ranga's? Why not instead of Ranga's marriage? Why didn't the author decide about Ranganatha Vivaha or Ranganatha Vijaya? Why was not that title used? Well, yes, I know I could have used some of other mouth-filling one like Jagannatha Vijaya or Girija Kalyana. He could have used some other title, eye-catching or ear-catching titles like that. But he didn't use that because he wanted to come straight to the point. And then this is not about Jagannatha's victory or Girija's wedding. It is not about any other person. It is about Ranga. Ranga was a very close friend or very close known person for the author. So he wanted to come straight to the point. He doesn't want to elaborate or stretch the storytelling method. He wanted to come straight to the point. That's why he chose that particular title, Ranga's marriage. It's not about Girija or Jagannatha or anyone else. It's about Ranga and his marriage. It's about our own Ranga's marriage and hence no fancy title. No need of fancy title. I just want to come straight to the point. Hosahalli is our village. Hosahalli is the name of the village where this story is happening. And Hosahalli is one of twin villages, that is Mattur and Hosahalli, on the banks of the Tunga River in Karnataka state. Okay? Karnataka state southern India, Karnataka state twin cities, twin villages are Mattur and Hosahalli famous aitla. Hosahalli എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഗ്രാമത്തിലാണ് ഈ ഒരു കഥ നടക്കുന്നത്. The story happens in Hosahalli village. It is very famous for its mangoes. Okay, Hosahalli is famous for its mangoes. So Hosahalli is our village. You must have heard of it. So this is the first time we are hearing Hosahalli, right? It's near to Mysore. Bangalore, Mysore. There, it is very near to Bangalore and Mysore. Okay, Hosahalli. No, what a pity. So he's telling about the village. So why is he describing about the village? He wanted to say about Ranga. That's why he said he didn't put any other name for his story. He's just wanted straight to go into Ranga's marriage and tell about Ranga and how he got married and all. But he is right now trying to describe about Hosahalli village. Why? Because he wanted to establish how the people of Hosahalli village were. Okay. So he's telling about Hosahalli, which is not at all known by anyone. None has heard about Hosahalli village. But he considers Hosahalli village as a very great place. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും നമ്മുടെ നാട് is the greatest place. We always yearn to come back to our native place. Just like that, the author Shyama or Masti Venkateshwara Iyengar likes his native place very much. That's why Hosahalli says that no one has heard about it. What a pity. It is not your fault. This is not your fault. There is no mention of it in any geography book. Those sahibs in England, writing in English, probably do not know that such a place exists. The first mention of his prejudice. Okay, the author is prejudiced, not in a way, not in a negative way, in a positive way. Okay, he doesn't like the English people, that is the Britishers. So I told you this was written before India got independence. So he doesn't like at all. So his political outlook is being shown over here. He calls the Englishmen writing from Britain as sahibs. So his political outlook is being shown over here, where he doesn't like the English people at all. That's why the sahibs, who has always neglected the Indians, okay, they were ruling us for more than 200 years, and they were plundering all the resources from India and taking to their own places, and not at all. Yes. So Shyama doesn't like the English people because they were ruling upon the Indians without giving them freedom on anything. So that's why he's first of all he's telling us that he doesn't like English people at all. So we know his political view. Okay, over here. Those sahibs in England writing in English probably do not know that such a place exists, because it's a very small place which is very near to Mysore, and it's not at all there in the map also. That is what he says. And so make no mention of it, because they doesn't know about such a place, Hosahalli, so they doesn't make any mention of it in their writings. Okay. Our own people too forget about it. So he is having a view that we always go behind Western culture. We are always trying to follow Western culture. So he's creating, he's telling us that he doesn't like that. We have an individuality. We Indians have an individuality. We have a culture, a very beautiful culture that we should follow. That is what he believes. Running behind the Western culture is not benefiting us at all. Okay. So that is what his political view is. Our own people too forget about it, because they always follow the Western culture. They always look up to the British people or the sahibs. One sheep walks into, okay, you know how it is? So he's telling us they are like a flock of sheep. They are just like a flock of sheep. Have you seen a flock of sheep? Huh? You will be more you will be more associating with a flock of, or a group of ducks. Have you seen a group of duck going walking? Have you seen that? Huh? Hello guys, എല്ലാരും ഉറങ്ങിപ്പോയോ? Yes. So how do they walk? They flock together, right? Huh? Yeah. They flock together. They always flock together, and they follow their leader. That will be the person who is controlling them. Yes. It will follow it will follow the duck in front of it, and the other duck will be doing the same. Everyone will be following the one in the front, just like whatever the duck in the front is doing, the same thing the duck in the back also will do, right? So when it is being led, you don't have to worry much. It's already trained like that. The sheep's also like that same thing. The sheep behind will always follow the one in front of it. So you just have to take care of one sheep. Tell it what to do, and others will follow the same. Okay. So just like that, we are all, he's comparing us Indians as a flock of sheep. We always look up to the Britishers and what they are doing, just try to follow it blindly. That is what he says. They are like a flock of sheep. One sheep walks into a pit, the rest blindly follow it. When both the Sahibs in England and our own geographers have not referred to it, you cannot expect the poor cartographer to remember to put it on the map. Can you? So, what is a cartographer? Who is a cartographer? Cartographer. Yes, very good. Who draws map, right? Who draws map? Map വരയ്ക്കുന്ന ആളെയാണ് cartographer എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Okay. So I have already taken that over here. It's very easy for you because it's very easy. Cartographer is the person who makes a map. So how can we expect when the sahibs and even the geographers over here in India doesn't mind at all about a small village called Hosahalli? How can a person who draws a map bring in his map the place called Hosahalli? Okay, that is what he asks. To remember to put it in the map. Can you? And so there is not even the shadow of our village on any map. So if you go and check Google Maps, you will see a small place called Hosahalli. But here, Syama says that it is not a very small village, it's a very big village having a very great culture. So he tells what Hosahalli is. Sorry, I started somewhere and then went off in another direction. So he was about to say something else, but he wavered off and moved into another direction. He was going to tell us about Ranga's marriage, and he became vocal about Hosahalli. So we can understand from this itself, he was a patriot. He was a person who loved his native place. That is Hosahalli. Okay. If the state of Mysore is to Bharatavarsha, what the if the state of Mysore is to Bharatavarsha, what the sweet Karigadabu is to a festive meal, then Hosahalli is to Mysore state what the filling is to the Karigadabu. What is Karigadabu? Before that, what is Bharatavarsha? Bharatavarsha means India itself. Okay, Bharatam എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത്. Bharatam എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പേര് വരാൻ കാരണം എന്താണ്? Why India got the name Bharatam? Because the name is derived from the ancient Hindu Puranas, which refer to the land that comprises India as Bharatavarsha. According to the Puranas, this country is known as Bharatavarsha after Bharata, the son of ഋഷഭ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു രാജാവിന്റെ മകനായ ഭരത, ആ ഒരു പേരിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഭാരതം എന്നുള്ള പേര് ഇന്ത്യക്ക് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. Okay, that's why in the old days it was called Bharatavarsha or Bharatam. ഭാരത് ഹിന്ദിയില്, മലയാളത്തിൽ ഭാരതം, കന്നഡയില് ഭാരതവർഷ. Okay, so Bharatavarsha. So he says that if the state of Mysore is to Bharatavarsha, what the Karigadabu ഒരു സ്വീറ്റ് ആണ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ സ്വീറ്റ്. കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ ആരെങ്കിലും കരികദബു? ഫെസ്റ്റീവ് മീൽ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താണ്? വാട്ട് ഈസ് എ ഫെസ്റ്റീവ് മീൽ? ഫെസ്റ്റീവ് മീൽ എന്താണ്? ഓണത്തിനൊക്കെ കഴിക്കത്തില്ലേ നമ്മൾ സദ്യ? കല്യാണത്തിനും ഓണത്തിനും ഒക്കെ കഴിക്കുന്നതിനാണ് ഫെസ്റ്റീവ് മീൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, I will show you കരികദബു for all of you. Okay, I went deep into the recesses of internet and I searched and plundered and pondered everywhere in order to find this കരികദബു for you. Okay, കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന് അർത്ഥം. Just one second, I'll show you. Okay, so this is കരികദബു. Wait. I'll press it. It's a common sweet. You might have eaten it. Okay, it's a very common sweet. There it is. One second, it's coming on your screen right now. Have you seen this? Have you eaten it? No samosa. It's not a samosa. ഇതിന് അട എന്ന് പറയും നമ്മള്. ഓക്കെ, അട കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? It's a type of an ada. Okay, the filling is coconut. Tenga. Okay, coconut and many other things. Kismis, badam, all these things will be mixed together. Grated coconut it is. It is grated coconut and cashew nuts, kismis, badam. All these will be mixed together and they will fill it inside the covering. Okay, the covering is usually made of rice powder, and it will be deep fried. Ada, I think it is an ada, a type of an ada. Okay, so it's a type of an ada. So this is കരികദബു. Okay, so we got the name. Okay, കരികദബു. Okay, from now on we will call this കരികദബു. There is a name in Malayalam. I don't know. Okay, towards the Malabar region, they used to make this for during what do you say, Ramadan and all. Noombu kalangalil they will make it. It's a ingredient. Okay, it's a delicacy that is made during these times, and this is made. Idil dosha? No. It is not idil dosha. No, it is not. Okay. So this is a sweet that is served along with a festive meal in Karnataka. Okay, Karnataka and all, they make this and they serve it along with. Have you seen like in Tamil Nadu and all? If it is a festive meal, they serve jalebi, all these sweet dishes along with the food. Not in over here in Kerala. What they do is they serve payasam. Just like that, they serve the sweets along with their festive meal. So it's a very what sought after festive item. Okay, കരികദബു. So very important item in a festive meal is കരികദബു. So is comparing Mysore to കരികദബു in a festive meal. If Bharatavarsha is a festive meal, then Mysore is the കരികദബു in the festive meal. Okay, is the sweet in the festive meal. That is what he is saying. Okay, so that is what he tells about his native place, Mysore. Okay, and if Mysore is the കരികദബു of a festive meal, then Hosahalli is to Mysore state what the filling is to the കരികദബു. അല്ലെ, കരികദബു എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് കോക്കനട്ട്, ഗ്രേറ്റഡ് കോക്കനട്ട് കൊണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാക്കിയിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു സ്വീറ്റ് ആണ്. അപ്പൊ ഈ ഗ്രേറ്റഡ് കോക്കനട്ടിൽ ഇല്ലാതെ ആ സ്വീറ്റ് ആവില്ല. റൈറ്റ്? The filling, without the filling, കരികദബു is nothing. Right? It is tasteless. So the filling makes this കരികദബു sweet. So he compares Mysore to Karigadabu, and the filling to Hosahalli. That's how important Hosahalli is for the writer. Hosahalli എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ആ ഒരു ഗ്രാമം ആ റൈറ്ററിന് അത്രയ്ക്കും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. He loves his village very much. That's why he compares his village to the filling inside a Karigadabu. What I have said is absolutely true. Believe me. I will not object to your questioning it, but I will stick to my opinion. I will not object. He will never object if an opposite opinion arises. It's up to you. You are all individuals. You have all got your own opinions. You can say your opinion, but I will always stick to my opinion that my native place is the best in this world. I'm not able to, I'm not the only one who speaks glowingly of Hosahalli. So he brings in other people who reiterates the same point that the author has made right now about Hosahalli. He's not the only one who speaks glowingly or appreciatingly about Hosahalli. We have a doctor in our place. We have a doctor in our place. So Hosahalli has a doctor. Okay. Have you heard of the story about a small child telling about a rat? A small child, he wants to boast about the things that are there in his house. So he makes up a story regarding a mouse who just enters the house. Have you heard of that story? Anyone? ആരെങ്കിലും കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? Yeah. So he wants to tell his friends that he has got a lot of things in his house. So what he does is, it's a 5-year-old kid, okay? He tells his friends that once an early morning, when his father got up, he found a mouse running around the house. So the father tries to catch the mouse. So the mouse ran and first it jumped onto the computer. Not a simple computer, it's an Apple computer. Okay. It's an Apple computer. And then it jumps from the Apple computer to the stereo system. It's not a simple stereo system. It's a stereo system from Boss. So he goes on and on and on. Just like that, he tells all the things, very luxurious items that is there in his house in order to boast. He's telling that he doesn't boast about himself, but he tells his friends that the mouse jumped from one thing to the other and so on and so on. Just like that, he tells this guy, Shyama, wants to boast about his village. So he brings in this fictitious character or the character called the doctor, tells that his small village has got a doctor over there. Okay. And he says that he's not a simple doctor. He's not a local doctor or a common doctor. He's a person who has traveled a lot too. So we have a doctor in our place. His name is Gundabhatta. Okay. His name is Gundabhatta. He agrees with me that Hosahalli is the best place in the whole world. He has been to quite a few places. സഞ്ചരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ്. He likes to travel around a lot. And he has gone to different places. But he hasn't gone to England. No, not England. If anyone asks him whether he has been there, he says, no, Annaya, I have left that to you. Okay. He says, I haven't been to England, but I have been to several other places, but not England. I have left that to you, for you to visit. Okay. Running around like a flea-pestered dog is not for me. I have seen a few places in my time, though. So flea-pestered, what is meant by a flea? What is meant by a flea? ആരൊക്കെ മൃഗങ്ങളെ വളർത്തുന്നത്? Flea pestered means being infested by fleas and ticks, which can cause uncontrollable itching in animals. Okay, that is meant by flea pestered. Pestered means lot of, infected by flea. What is meant by a flea? പണ്ട് കാലങ്ങളിൽ in the Western countries and all, they used to have flea circus. Flea circus, flea market. You might have heard of flea market, flea circus. Have you heard of these words? Huh? Have you heard of these words, guys? Flea market, flea circus, science group. Have you heard of flea? എത്ര പേര് പട്ടിയെ വളർത്തുന്നുണ്ട്? Pets. How many of you have got dogs as pets? None. No one is here. Amala, you are having. Okay. Dog is there. Is a pet. Anyone else? Huh? Yes. Tatte. I didn't ask about you. No. Okay, simply joking. So those who are having dog might have found this. Sometime during the year, they will have this infestation of fleas. Have you seen this? Huh? It will drink the blood of the dog, and even men also, us human beings. They will jump from them to us, and they will bite us also. Very dangerous things. And yeah, cats also have it, but they keep themselves very clean. Cats always washing, so it's not that much. If they are having any disease, then only you will find lots of pestered things. Yeah, but usually it is dogs. Yes. In Western places, no. In the old days and all. Nowadays, you don't find such thing in the ration. My goodness me. Yeah. Ayyo. Okay. I'll show you. Okay. I'll just show you the flea. Okay. 1 second. Wait for 1 second. Okay. Now stop it. Stop it, guys. Stop it. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, wait. Okay, where is this? I can't show it. Okay. No. It is totally different. You won't find that in rice and all. It's usually it's always inclined towards blood. Okay, it's just like a mosquito. It always likes blood, sucking blood. That is its favorite pastime. Okay, this is a flea. Right now, it will come onto your screens. Okay, this is a flea. Got it? Have you seen this, guys? Have you ever seen this? It can jump. The way it travels is it is jumping from one place to the other. Okay, it jumps from one place to the other. The hind leg, there's the back leg of the flea, is having a spring-like action. What they will do is they will jump, and the only thing to kill it is fire and kerosene. We used to douse the dog with fire, kerosene, and wash it. Other than that, you have got medicines and all, but if it is a large amount, medicines won't do much good. So what we do is, usually I had a dog, so I have done this. That's why I'm telling you. Kerosene, we will bathe the dog with kerosene and then wash it off with a shampoo. So he will get a little bit ease, and all these things will jump out of the body. Okay, and we will have a fire burning, that is on a stick, and then we will wave this stick. So these fleas, what they will do is they will jump towards this heat. They are attracted towards heat. So what they will do is they will commit suicide by jumping onto the fire. Okay, that is how you catch fleas. Okay, chill. We call it chill. What you say, I don't know. Okay, over there in Kozhikode and Koilani and all, we call it chill. Huh? So this is a flea. And I was telling you about flea circus. What they chill. What the Westerners, some people, very talented people, what they do is they will make these fleas to behave according to the instructions given by the circus manager. The person will make them do certain things. Flea circus. Nowadays, we are not able to see such things. Flea circus. From the flea circus came the word flea market. Okay. Flea market, the word came from that. And flea market is a market that crops up very suddenly in a bulk quantity. For example, if there is a festival happening near a temple or a church or a mosque, suddenly a lot of people will come from different places. A lot of sellers, hawkers will come from different places, and they will set their businesses on the roadsides, and they will start selling things. Flea market, it is called. Okay. Suddenly it will crop up, and the same way they cropped up, they will go back. The same way. Fleas come onto and infect a pet, the same way it will go also. Okay. It's a time of the period of a time of the year when this happens. That's why it's called a flea market. Flea circus, flea market, all these words are related to it. Okay. So just like this, okay, flea pestered dog. So you might have noticed the flea pestered dog, the flea infected dog, how it will not stay in one place. It will run around because it is being bitten left and right. Okay. അപ്പം ആ ഒരു പട്ടി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സഹിക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും ഓടി നടക്കും. ഒരു സ്ഥലത്ത് അടങ്ങി ഇരിക്കത്തില്ല. It will not stay in one place. It will run around. Okay. So he says that running around like that is the doctor says that running around like a flea pestered dog is not for me. I don't I don't do like that. I'm not a nomad. Okay. I'm not a gypsy who goes on the traveling the whole life. I'm not like that. I have seen a few places in my time. Okay. I have seen some places in my time. എന്റെ കാലത്തിൽ ഞാൻ ജീവിച്ച ഇത്രയും കാലം ഇരിപ്പുള്ള ഇത്രയും കാലത്തിൽ ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് സ്ഥലങ്ങളൊക്കെ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ ഒരു അനുഭവത്തിലാണ്, from that experience, the doctor tells that Hosahalli is one of the greatest places in this world. As a matter of fact, he has seen many. Okay, so the word by the doctor is enough for anyone to believe. That is what he tells about Hosahalli. But he doesn't finish over there. He hasn't introduced the real character. Okay. So he tells, we have some mango trees in our village. So he tells about the famous mango trees in his village. Come visit us and I will give you a raw mango from one of them. ഒരു പച്ച മാങ്ങ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരാം അതിൽ നിന്നും. Do not eat it. Don't eat it. Just take a bite. The soreness is sure to go straight to your Brahmarandra. അതായത് കഴിക്കരുത്. ചെറുതായിട്ടൊന്ന് കടിക്കുക പച്ചമാങ്ങ. ചെറുതായിട്ടൊന്ന് കടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിന്റെ പുളിപ്പുണ്ടല്ലോ, ആ പുളിപ്പ് നിങ്ങൾ ഉച്ചിയിൽ ചെന്ന് മുട്ടും എന്നാണ് അദ്ദേഹം പറയുന്നത്. Okay. We have some mango trees in our village. Come visit us and I'll give you a raw mango from one of them. Do not eat it. Just take a bite. The soreness is sure to go straight to your Brahmarandra. Brahmarandra is the spot or the soft part in a child's head where skull bones join later. Here used as a idiomatic expression to convey the extreme potency of soreness. Okay. Brahmarandra എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ശരിക്കും ചെറിയ കുട്ടികളുടെ സ്കൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഫോം ചെയ്യില്ല. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ടേക്ക് എ ലിറ്റിൽ ബിറ്റ് ടൈം. ഒരു 5 വയസ്സാവുന്നതിന് സമയം മാത്രമാണ് ചെറിയ കുട്ടികളുടെ സ്കൾ ഫുള്ളി ഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. ഉച്ചിയിൽ നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ പണ്ട് കാലങ്ങളിൽ ആൾക്കാർ പറയുമായിരുന്നു, കുളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാല് നമ്മള് ഉച്ചിയിൽ ഇത് തേക്കാൻ പറയും. നെറുകയില് എന്ത് മറ്റേ ഒരു പൊടി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, രാസനാദി. യെസ്, താങ്ക് യു അനു. രാസനാദി പൊടി തേക്കാൻ പറയും. വൈ? ബിക്കോസ് ത്രൂ ദെയർ വാട്ടർ വിൽ എൻറ്റർ ഇൻസൈഡ് യുവർ സ്കൾ എന്നാണ് പണ്ട് കാലങ്ങളിൽ പറയാറുണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ കോസ് ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് പ്രോബ്ലംസ്. ഓക്കെ, നീരിറങ്ങും എന്ന് പറയും. ആ നീരിറങ്ങാതിരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് രാസനാദി പൊടി നമ്മുടെ നെറുകയിൽ തേക്കണം എന്ന് പറയും. കാരണം ഇറ്റ് വിൽ നോട്ട് ജോയിൻ പ്രോപ്പർലി. Okay, there will be a small gap over there. That is what they believe. Okay. So പണ്ട് കാലങ്ങളിൽ പറയാൻ. അപ്പൊ അവിടെയാണ് ഉച്ചിക്ക് അടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് പലതും സംഭവിക്കും എന്നൊക്കെ പറയാറുണ്ട്, നെറുകയിൽ അടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ. അപ്പോ സെയിം വേ, if you eat a raw mango, that much powerful that mango is. Soreness, that is extremes ആണ്. Hosahalli is having extremes. Okay, you will not find a moderate type of people over there. That is what he is telling. Just like the mangoes, the people over there is also of extremes. Soreness, അതായത് പുളിപ്പെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആ ലെവലിലാണ്. It's at the zenith of soreness. And if it is sweetness, it is the zenith of sweetness. അപ്പൊ മലയാളത്തിലൊരു ഇതുണ്ടല്ലോ, സ്നേഹിച്ചു കൊല്ലും, എടഞ്ഞ വെട്ടിക്കൊല്ലും എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പോലെ മരണം ഉറപ്പാണ് അവിടെ ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ. That is Hosahalli for you. Okay, come visit us and I'll give you a raw mango from one of them. Do not eat it, just take a bite. The soreness is sure to go straight to your Brahmarandra. I once took one such fruit home and a chutney was made out of it. All of us ate it. The cough we suffered from after that, it was when I went for the cough medicine that the doctor told me about the special quality of the fruit. ആ ഒരു മാങ്ങ കൊണ്ടുപോയി വീട്ടിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോയി അത് ഉപയോഗിച്ച് ഒരു ചട്നി ഉണ്ടാക്കി. ആ ചട്നി കഴിച്ചതോടുകൂടി പുള്ളിക്കാരനും ആ ഫാമിലിക്കും എല്ലാം ചുമ തുടങ്ങി. ചുമയ്ക്കുള്ള മരുന്നിന് വേണ്ടി ഡോക്ടറെ അടുത്ത് പോയപ്പോഴാണ് ഡോക്ടർ പറയുന്നത് ഈ ഒരു മാങ്ങയുടെ പ്രത്യേകത, ക്വാളിറ്റി ഓഫ് ദ, അത്രയ്ക്കും സ്ട്രോങ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഫ്രൂട്ട് ഉണ്ടാവുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥലമാണ് ഹോസഹള്ളി. അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ഹോസഹള്ളിയിൽ നിന്നുമുള്ള ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ്, ആ ഒരു വ്യക്തിയുടെ കഥയാണ് Ranga's marriage. Okay, so we will stop over here, guys, and this. Okay, for the day, and tomorrow we will continue the same time, same place, same lesson. We will come together. Okay, thank you very much. And if there is any doubt, you can ask me right here, right now. Okay, if you have to clear anything, you can do that right now. Is there anything that you want to clear? So thank you very much, all of you. Bye. Take care, all of you.